Alright, you guys should be able to hear me now. Whoopsie! We're having fun with technical difficulties. Yes, we are. We are having so much fun with that. Yeesh, okay. Alright, so I had to figure out something for Discord a while back. I'm moving myself. Alright, let me recap on what's been happening with me. I know the microphone was off. I was basically just saying, let's just talk for a bit before I get into the game that I want to play today. So, 2 weeks was my last stream. I was gonna stream last weekend, but I wasn't having the best weekend. I was kind of having a not so great weekend. And we're not gonna talk about it. Nope, we're not. We're not gonna talk about it. And I might be too loud. Okay, we might be okay. We're good. We're okay. Hold on. Totally forgot about something. Sorry, I'm trying to do this thing where I'm not seeing the viewer count because it will just mess with my head. So if I don't see the viewer count, it's not going to affect my mental health. No, it is not. Okay. Sorry, I'm on OBS and I'm messing around with the settings. At least my volume settings, so that way you guys might be able to hear me, might not. But anyway. So yeah. This weekend, yesterday, was my best friend, Tori Mori 3, that's what she goes by on Twitch. Shout out, and happy birthday to her. She was not having the great birthday vibes, so me being the best friend I can possibly be, I decide to just say, hey, I know you're sick and you can't go anywhere. You can guess what she has if you can really put the two and two together. We can do Dead by Daylight, we can do Codenames, because yes, you can play Codenames online. They do have their own website, which is free. Surprisingly. Guess they must make a real lot of profit sales off of those board games. Off of the board game set, I guess. I don't know. So we decided to play Dead by Daylight last night. So much fun. We were getting bad lobbies after bad lobbies, but that's what happens when you stream. That's what happens. Anyway, so last time I said I would play Tell Me Why. So I am. I'm gonna play Tell Me Why. We're gonna have a good time. We're just gonna chill. And, we're gonna see what happens. Though, I will make a note. It will say it there, but it might show up, like, be there for, like, 5, maybe a good minute or 2. And then just disappear. So, if there is anything that bothers you, such as family arguing, there is some implied, there's some conversations where suicide is implied. Maybe some form of manipulation, maybe, I don't know. Basically, it is dark, it is intense, and it does talk about, like, things of culture, which you may or may not know about. It is up in Alaska, just so you guys are aware. At least that's the location of the game. I only mention this because my mom has intensity issues, so it can get intense, and if that bothers you, then you have my permission to leave or do whatever you need to do in order to feel better about yourself. That's perfectly fine. I am perfectly okay with that. You don't need to feel bad about that. Okay. Alright. So, I am going to pull up the game. By the way, I tested this before. I opened Stream today, so we are good. I took it off of full screen because I like being able to flip back and forth. So that's me. So, don't worry about there not being any sound. See, this is what I'm talking about. Basically, if anything that does bother you, do what you need to do to feel comfortable with yourself. Look how pretty this starting screen is. This is so pretty, so beautiful. Even the cursor's fitting. I made sure that the sound of the games balances out with me talking. Or at least enough to where you can hear me and the game. This part is kind of quiet because I put the game sound somewhere in the middle, but not too high. And the volume settings to where it's medium and not high or low. So, hopefully this works. I'm not going to worry about the music in this game, because when Ranboo streamed it, the music in this game did not get DMCA copyrighted. So which means we're going to be fine. I don't think anybody's going to care. I have a feeling that the people who made the music of this game really just wanted to be heard, but I'm not 100% certain. Anyway. So, yeah. I wanted to play this game with you guys on stream, so we can just talk. Anyway. This is a story-based game. Any choice I make is my own. So, with that, we are going to just do one chapter today and see how we go. Alright? I will have the chat, you guys, right next to me on my tablet. Hoping that my tablet does not die out before the end of this, so we're gonna see how long this baby can do. So. Alright. We're gonna start a new game. Oh, I played this game before, so it's just saying your current game progress will be lost and impossible to recover, including your collectibles. That is perfectly fine. We're gonna start a new fresh game, and I'm perfectly okay with that. You're going for the story. There might be some puzzles that I might look into, but other than that, tell me why it's a story-based game that takes in the choices to account to shape your relationships with other characters. Choose wisely. I'm going to take a peaceful route. I don't want to separate people. Just to give you guys a heads up. Because I'm a peacekeeper type person in real life. I'm a mediator. That's what I do. And technically, as a teacher, I do that anyway, so. Delos Crossing, Alaska. March 1st, 2005. Oh, jeez. Okay. How old was I in 2005? Let's see.
Hey, kiddo. I need to ask you a few questions, okay?
17 years ago.
Can you tell me what happened tonight?
I went to show her my haircut. She had a gun.
Take your time.
She freaked out.
It's okay.
No, it's not. It's not okay. My mom tried to kill me, so
Valid.
I stabbed her. I killed my mother.
She has every right to feel this way, but she is very young, and children will do anything that they can to defend themselves. By the way, 2005 was 17 years ago, in case anybody was wondering. But yeah, 17 years ago. And I think this was a 2018 game? 2015. Whew! 10 years later. Yeah. So in order to give you guys a bit of an idea, if a child is stabbing, like, probably could be accused of murder, the courts could probably, because a child is not old enough to know what they're doing all the time, so if they're like in a stressful situation, they're just gonna react however they react. So it's not like legal for them to, I'm not 100% sure, but I just know that in the courts it would probably view it as like the child was acting in self-defense in some way, because you can't really blame a child for killing the person based off of like what they know, because they're too young to like make those calls like an adult would, unless they're really mature for their age. But yeah, that's only but a taste of what this game is like. Just a taste. A little bit of taste. Patty the potted plant. Try saying that 5 times fast without getting tongue twisted. Tongue tired. Say, I even twisted my own words. I lose. This is a good song. I'd vibe with this song. Alright. Time to put my
Okay, first, I'm gonna find the keys to the old house. Then, I'm gonna drive to Fireweed, and I'm not going to freak out. Everything's fine.
They're siblings. So, they both were affected by something that happened 10 years ago. We're not going out the door. We're just looking at... What the heck? Sorry about that. I accidentally clicked out, which...
I haven't practiced since high school. I'm probably super rusty.
Hockey.
I could look at this artwork all day.
Mars. It's pretty.
Not the prettiest of my creations, but she weirdly kind of looks like me in the morning.
I think it looks great. I was thinking it was like a robot look. Alright, bit of a background. I actually tested this game because OBS has a recording feature, and I usually do recordings to make sure everything works properly in OBS when I'm streaming. So I was using this.
Probably not gonna see any stars at this time of day.
And then pointing out there's a very obvious reason for that. The blinds are down. You can't see crud when you're looking there. Seriously, why are you looking at a cover? You should look at the sky, not a wall. Well, essentially a wall, but you get the point. Okay, that was a little
I
weird.
don't really have time to dig through this right now.
You sound very... What's the word? She sounds like... She's not... I can't really describe it, but it's like that feeling where she's emotionally drained looking at it. Like something has caused her pain when she looks at it. I can't think of it right now. What is it with me clicking out? If this happens more times, I'm just gonna make it into a bit.
Why would it be in here?
I don't know. The meaning of life? That's every time I look at something and then I forget. So me and my friend, Tori, were just like, what am I looking for? The meaning of life? It's a really funny bit.
One more season. What am I even gonna do with myself when it's over? Get invested in the lives of real people?
I bet that's how people felt about Stranger Things. I'm guaranteeing that right now. That's how people feel about Stranger Things or Lost. What is this equivalent to? Oh, Walking. Like basically any zombie movie of recent, like The Walking Dead. I feel like The Walking Dead and anything after it, it's like this. It just pretty much started a zombie craze on TV. What is it with me clicking out? No, I do not want to return. I want to resume. Thank you. Sheesh.
Oh, right. I stashed them down here.
We're still gonna look around. I'm not done with this.
So that's where you've been hiding.
There's a story behind that. Anything that is written, I will try to read in voices and everything. I do this with my kids, so when it happens, I'll explain a little bit more. I'll try to do my best. I'm not a voice actor or anything, so I'm pretty amateur. Especially with my own voice. I try.
Alright. I think I'm ready to go now.
No, you're not. We still have much to look over. We have to look over everything. We have to make sure we haven't forgotten anything.
Oh. Ooh, I can't wait to force Tyler to watch this with me. He's totally gonna hate it. I have got to make solid plans to see the Geminids. I wonder if Tyler'd want to go. Hey, you want to freeze your ass off watching burning rocks fall through the sky? Yeah, I might need to work on my sales pitch.
Honestly, just get him nearby. Hey, just get him nearby a forest, put him with some fish. I'll have a good time. I probably just referenced something. It's okay. You'll figure it out.
I need to bring this with me to Juneau.
That's an actual place. I'm not sure if it's in Alaska. Probably is in Alaska. I feel like Juneau sounds more Canadian to me. Well, to be fair, Alaska's closer to Canada than it is in the States. Just saying. It's what, the third time? Wow, I'm keeping track. I swear, that's the fourth time! Okay.
I wonder if Tyler will even recognize me. Last picture I sent was from the blue. I should probably get rid of this. I mean, I can stream it anytime I want. But it makes me happy just to look at the box.
Yep, that's pretty much me. We have, like, streaming stuff. A Journey Through the Stars, which is Eldham? Journey Through the Stars, I think someone mentioned something. Witches of Eldham, feel like mentioned something, but I'm drawing blanks.
Can't believe we're gonna go back to that house. At least I'll have Tyler.
Okay. They're gonna go back to a house where they used to grow up until, like, what happened 10 years ago happened. And it's not exactly a place you want to go back to. Well, not after what they went through. I don't care if I'm explaining everything, but I just like to,
I
because I
wonder
like
if
to give
Tyler
people
will even
warning.
recognize me. Last picture I sent was from the bleaching my hair at home phase.
I feel like a lot of people went through that in the pandemic.
It's gonna be
Or
so crazy
something.
to see him after all these years.
Yep. I think one of them is Tyler. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. Because I think the game will talk about it. I don't remember who this is. Guess it is.
Michael and Tyler are so gonna hit it off.
You don't say. That's a really interesting color scheme. I don't know if there's any hockey team that's actually worn those particular colors. Probably why they chose it in the first place, so it's not representing any particular team. Mostly, I don't know of any team would actually wear those. Cool, though.
I should probably check my email one more time before I go. No, I've already done that 3 times this morning.
Yep. Time and I against any two. Very interesting title. I swear. One of these days I'm gonna get used to this. The Shape of Yesterday. Summertime Sweet. Why are they all related to time? By the way, this is my second playthrough, but this is the first time I'm playing this on stream. Which means is that my brain is still going off. This game makes me think, so I'm looking at this through different
Can't believe we're gonna
lenses.
go back to that house.
Yes, we've already been through this.
At least I'll have Tyler.
Yes, you
All right.
will have your older brother.
I think I'm ready to go now.
Yeah. Delu's News. Police Chief Brown asks council to reconsider budget. Dock strikes began this week. Mayoral election. Candidate Tom Finchy supports gun control. Money for local schools. There might be some kind of debate there. But I'll say as a teacher, there are times when we
I wonder
need
if Tyler
protection.
will even recognize me. Last picture I sent was from the bleaching my hair at home phase.
Yeah, let me get you guys up. Basically, as a teacher, I do want to protect the kids I have in my care. That's whether it's, do we need gun control? I'm not really going to say anything about it. I'm just going to say I do think we need police and a form of protection, at least. I feel like people think gun control and police are like the same thing, and you take the guns, you're taking away the guards, like they're useless. Policemen are trained. If anything, I think policemen should be trained in hand-to-hand combat if they're not. That way, it doesn't matter if you have the gun or not. You're still going to have something to fight with. Or something like non-lethal weapons that are meant to, like, pin down and arrest. I think that's why there was batons back in the day or something. So, my point is they should be trained in any way in combat, whether they have the gun or not. That's my opinion. Probably gonna put myself under ice for that one. That's fine. I don't really want to get canceled, so please don't cancel me. I'm just expressing my opinion. You don't have to like it. You can totally disagree. My point is, I don't want confrontation. I'm just expressing my opinion, and that is that.
Is he gonna like this? Or is it too much?
If not, I give it to someone else. Oh, wait. Wait, let's go back. Oh, right. I have to exit out of there first. And then get that.
Why do I still have this? Every time I look at it, it reminds me of how very single I am.
Allison and Bobby. Caribbean Dreams Senior Prom 2012. That's a significant year for me because I graduated around that year too. But I think my senior prom was a casino theme. No, that was junior prom. Senior prom was something else. I don't remember. I just remember it being in a different place. Good times. I actually went there single. I didn't date anyone in high school.
Can't believe we're gonna go back to that house.
I had crushes though.
At least I'll have Tyler.
Let's see. Did I look through every possible nook and cranny? I never looked up here. What's the matter with me? Why did I
One
never
day
look?
I'm gonna film more of this in. Maybe when the house is sold, I'll book some tickets.
Fill this out, huh? Interesting. Oh. Cool. And we switch to Tyler.
Allie. She's gonna be so awkward.
Alright. This is probably hard to read. Thankfully, there's this read button. Very handy. Dear Tyler, I know what you're thinking. A letter? Why all weird and formal? What's wrong with email? Well, I figured, hey bro, just wanna give my twin a shout before reuniting after 10 years of swing juvie is more like letter territory. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people write letters these days. That's interesting. Whatever. You'll thank me when we're 90 and the machine... You'll thank me when we're 90 and all the machines have taken over. And you still have something to read by candlelight. See? Always thinking ahead. Anyways, I can't believe you'll be out for real in a few weeks. What? Amazing. Let me try that again. What? Amazing. I'm definitely going to be awkward when I see you, so please try not to notice, okay? I think it shows more she wants to believe. I didn't say anything. How was your last month going? Are you sad on leaving your mentees? I bet they're all going to miss you. I bet they're going to miss you. I liked what I said better. I got my tires replaced, so I'm all good to pick you up. And you can save the snark when you see my ride. She's been through a lot, and we can't all be car guys. Anyway, the Ventees let me take the day off so we can go straight to the old house and get it ready for the sale and everything. Can't wait to never think about that place again. I really can't wait to see you. I don't know if I made that clear. Love you, Allison. Yeah. Can you mention that maybe twice now?
Can't believe I'm about to leave this room for the last time. Okay, I'm pretty much done here. I just need to grab my goblin and I'm off.
It's very important they have their goblins. It's what keeps them together. Oops.
Bummed I have to leave this behind, but the old house would probably collapse if I blasted this inside.
The Plex Duo, The Dark Art of Destiny. That sounds very metal. Or at least hard rock.
Man, the soundtrack to my angsty teen years. I'll leave it for the next rebel. They're gonna need it more than I do.
Delayed distribution. Further. Interesting. Okay, I really need to stop that. Enemigos. Southside flippin'. Don't wanna...
Been listening to this on a loop lately.
Okay. See.
Man, he's going places. And I'll be able to say I helped him on his way.
Firewood Youth Center Student Art Show at Grand House. Tyler Ronan, 20, matches young Tilliget artists with favorite local venue. That doesn't gonna help me in the future. Blank I gotta do. Tutoring. Helping Perez with college admission easy. By essay by EOW. Call Mr. Beck. E-counseling sessions with Jeremy. Meet Aaron regarding program setup. Miscellaneous. Finish paperwork for Escape W2 and letter November 2nd. Something for Allison. Just, I love the bottom. It just says something for Allison.
Is there any way I can... Nah, that's someone else's problem now.
That's just doing tutoring. Interesting. It's what, the 5th time? I lost count after 4.
Wish I could have finished this before I left, but God, it was a slog.
Oh no. Shelter from the flood.
I know most of these by heart at this point.
Songs of Innocence by William Blake. Oh, a poet by heart, are you? I don't even know why I went there, but I did. Alright, we're just gonna leave a little goblin friend here for a second. I just want to...
Man, I'm gonna miss that view.
Look how pretty that looks. My goodness, that is gorgeous. This is a very pretty game, and the developers did a really, really good job, so... compliments to them.
Bye, Herbert.
Love that he named his plant. Bye, Herbert. Bye, Herb.
Bye, Herbert.
Bye, Herbert. Yep.
You stay here. Educate the youngsters in classic cinema.
I don't know which movie that's actually supposed to represent.
Denali. I need to get my application ready for next summer.
Take me. Take me. This box of junk. This box of junk treasure is now yours by the first law of finders keepers. 15. Ew. He's a fisherman. He likes his fish. The Drowning. Guessing he's a horror fan? Oh. Hey Aaron, you know I'm bad at this, but just wanted to say you've been the best counselor and at-risk yet redeemable youth. Haha, could want. Thanks for putting up with me and helping me in more ways than you know. I'll try to make it count outside Fireweed. Survival is rebellion. Thanks, man. Tyler. Okay, I think I got through every little nook and cranny. Except... Oh! See, this is why you need to pay attention. Are you kidding me? Is it the 7th time now?
Aw, gonna miss these dum-dums.
Oh! I love this one. This one, the we'll miss you. With little drawing. That's cute. Yaya can do... What? You escaped! Vaya con dos. And Dios. Vaya con Dios. I have no idea what that means, but I'm guessing it's Spanish. I'm hoping it's Spanish anyway. Feel free to talk if you're with me. I don't bite. I have the chat on my tablet, so you wanna take a look.
Hey, little guy. You're gonna be reunited with your sister soon.
Yes. Okay.
Cool. I guess I'm totally ready to go now. Bye, Herbert.
I'm just also looking for collectible stuff. Though realistically, I don't think any of the collectibles I think are gonna be in this place. The only one that was there was what we're supposed to get anyway. Also, I went through every one of these, so time to go. Have we been at this? Please give me water and sun, thanks. Oh. Oops, sorry. That's funny. Guess I know how you can pause cutscenes. That's cool. That is so mean and wasteful. You're on a budget. Might as well just give it to someone else.
Hi, Tyler.
Hi. First time we see each other in 10 years, and it's hi, Tyler.
Oh, sorry,
It's fine, Allison. Hi's a good place to start.
God, it's good to see you.
Likewise.
You have anything else you need to get?
Nope, this is it. My last 10 years in a bag.
Then we should get going. We just have time to make the morning ferry. You look good in that.
Thanks. One of my mentees designed it.
It's really good.
Yeah, he's so incredibly talented. I got a couple of local coffee shops to hang his art.
Tyler Ronan, shaping the leaders of tomorrow.
Yep, we're screwed.
So, are you gonna miss anything about this place?
The people.
Honestly, people. The other residents, my mentees, my counselor Aaron. It took me a while to fit in, but once I did, it felt like home. They made me feel safe. Safe enough to be me.
That's so great. I'm really happy for you.
We planning to drive to Delos Crossing or push?
You are welcome to walk.
Nah, I'll take my chances.
Need one last look or anything?
Looked. Let's go.
Spent the last 10 years in the place. I don't think he wants to spend any more time there than he wants to. Oh my gosh, the music is so beautiful in this game. There's just something about the piano, the way it's played like this is just so
No,
great.
really. I am 100% not creative enough to make that stuff up. Oh, and just last week, they had to turn the ferry around because a bear was on board.
No way.
Someone heard a commotion in the back of a delivery truck, so they opened it up. And there was the bear, fat and happy on a literal mountain of empty chip bags.
You go where the food is.
Oh, I can relate to that.
So then what happened?
I'm not sure. I think they couldn't get him to leave, so they tranked him.
Oh, poor buddy. Shot in the ass just for getting the munchies.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. Safety first in bear country.
Yeah, but prevention is best. Common sense goes a long way in keeping them from getting shot.
The bear is fine, Tyler.
For now. You hear they've been talking about loosening up regulations on trophy hunting again? Higher bag limits, inhumane ground traps, even bringing back hibernation hunting. What kind of asshole gets off on killing a sleeping animal? I'm not against hunting, but predators play a vital role in the health of our natural parks. What? Why are you smiling? I'm being serious.
Oh, I can tell, Ranger Tyler.
Not yet. But at least I got the school part out of the way.
I can't believe you got a bachelor's already. While I boast a half-completed certificate in accounting from an online college that may have stolen my credit card number.
You'll figure out what you want. You have time.
How are you feeling?
Like I'm about to drive straight into a whiteout and my fog lights are dead. What about you? Allison?
Whoa. Zoned out there for a second. Sorry.
What's up?
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to wrap my head around the fact that you're right here, standing beside me, on our way to Delos.
You don't have to apologize. It's a lot.
One minute. I'll be back. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I'm ready to go.
I'm guessing things haven't changed much.
You mean in Delos? Still the capital of East Jesus Nowhere. Can't wait to get out of here.
Guess that normal life you wanted didn't live up to your expectations, huh?
I mean, having cable and full-time electricity was definitely a plus, but no one ever forgets anything in a small town. You get marked a weirdo and that's it. That's your life.
At least you had Michael.
Yeah. I don't think I'd have survived high school without him.
Bet you're gonna miss him when you move to Juneau. How's he doing?
Good. Good. But I haven't seen him much outside of work lately. He's been busy with his dance and helping his clan organize a potlatch. Is that smoke coming out of Stonehouse?
Guess someone finally bought that old shack.
That, or the ghosts are cozying up by the fire.
Think the new owners know it's totally haunted?
I'm sure Tina did her best to keep them from figuring it out. At least until the paperwork was signed. Ugh. That house always gave me the creeps. Those windows are like huge gawking eyes.
You think people talk about our house this way?
Probably.
So, we're really going back there, huh?
To Stonehouse?
I meant, we're going home.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Think the house will sell?
No interested buyers yet. Turns out people don't line up to buy murder houses with no electricity.
At least it's got one hell of a view, unlike Juneau.
Hey, Juneau has mountain views aplenty. It just also has people and fun. You still thinking you might be my roomie?
I'm thinking about it.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
I was told, after you, well, graduated, I guess, and became a mentor 3 years ago, you still basically spent all your time at Fireweed, right?
Pretty much. There were a few times I tried to go to these meetups for trans people in Juneau, but something always came up. I probably should have put myself out there more, but it was better to be around in case the residents needed me.
So you were free to come and go as you pleased?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. Just being an overly invested sister. Curious how you spent your time.
She's implying something else. Very, very much something else.
Allison,
Yeah?
spit it out.
Okay, you need to promise not to freak out.
What is it?
It's a gift. From Eddie. I know he's not your favorite person, but
I'm sorry. When you said Eddie, I thought you meant Chief Brown, as in the police officer who arrested me.
come on, Ty, don't.
And your adopted father, the man who didn't let you visit me for 7 years.
The Fireweed administration backed him up, Tyler. They thought it was best for both of us.
Yeah, well, it wasn't.
It's a peace offering. And you're the two most important people in my life. Please. For me.
He can't buy my forgiveness with some cheap-ass trinket.
It's a gift, Tyler. You know what gift-giving means in Tlingit culture.
Clean
And what it
gifts.
means to refuse one.
I'm going to keep it because I want peace.
I know this is weird. But Uncle Eddie's my family. He put up with me at my absolute worst, and has always been consistent and kind.
Oh, I didn't know what happens if you just waited. Okay. See?
Fine. I'll take it, but I'm not going to wear it.
Really?
Really. Just so we're clear, this was for you, not Chief Brown.
You know, you could call him Eddie.
Yeah, no.
Uncle?
Okay. Let's just unpack this a little bit. So, Chief Brown is Allison's adopted father. And I don't know why they call him Uncle. But I'm guessing it's better than Dad, so. Yeah. The whole, like, bureau police process of it makes sense, but the fact that they just kept them apart while Tyler is accused of murder, which, to be fair, they both were children, and they still thought they should be separated just in case. I don't know what kind of ideas they were running around in their heads, but clearly they did not consider the fact that they were just children 10 years ago. Ugh. I don't even want to understand why they think. Yeah. That's only but a tidbit. It's gonna get real spicy soon.
Hard pass.
Yeah. So there's a reason why Tyler does not like him right now.
Did you hear that? Oh. There's no place like home.
Yeah.
Sorry. That was
Would it ruin the moment if I said I needed to call home?
Yes. Completely.
Sorry.
Go ahead and stop apologizing all the time.
Okay, sorry. Thanks.
That's always going to happen. Every time somebody says stop apologizing, they're immediately going to say that because it's an automatic response. If you apologize all the time, it's a habit that will kick in every time. It's not going to go away easily. I just love how the media actually understands that. Because it's not easy to say, I'm not sorry.
Hey, it's me.
It's so weird being back on this boat.
Crash. How are you? I took the ring, so I'd say the first steps have been taken. And the drive took longer than I thought it would. More on the ferry. I know. Yeah. Yeah? I've been driving in this stuff for 5 years. I'll be fine. That's not going to happen. Okay, see you soon.
Here's my sport truck, my 6-pack.
Impressive, ain't she?
If you say so.
I know some folks thinking Hot 6 is old and boring, but I've dropped loose from the thump with this one for years. You hunt?
I fish, mostly.
No shame in that. Anyway, you'll find there's lots of good fishing spots right here, if you know what to look for. Where you headed?
Delos Crossing?
Same here. You from around here?
Born and bred.
Ah, you don't say. I moved to Anchorage around your age. Delos was mostly Alaska natives then. Tlingit, Haida. I haven't been home in 5 years.
My sister's planning to move to Juneau.
Good for her. Most folks I know never tried living anywhere else. I'm Alex, by the way. Alex Gershwin. No relation.
Huh?
To George Gershwin. Gershwin, the pianist. Folks are always asking if we're related, so I try to head it off with a pass.
Oh,
Probably people who are
What'd you say your name
loving
was?
a piano. And...
I
Oh
didn't.
crap, probably should.
I'm Tyler. Tyler Ronan.
Ronan, huh? Ronan as in the Ronans?
Uh-huh.
So, you're... I never knew those girls had a brother.
We didn't. Nice talk.
Yeah. Enjoy your time in town, Tyler.
Probably should have just went with the Tyler one. That was an impulse. My bad. When everything else fails, try doing what the captain suggested. I told you. Right. Would you just... How many times is that gonna happen on stream? How many? Too many times. What the heck?
Hey,
is this?
Allison. Can we take the scenic route instead of the highway? Allison?
Don't think she can hear you.
Guess not.
Interesting. I'll just look at this in my next attempt to stream. I want to get some conversations with my sister, Addison. Would you stop that? You guys can chat up on my chat anytime. Look at that beautiful water. Also, the reflection in the water with the sun is a huge detail for me. Huge detail. Man, there's some good conversations going on. Awesome, Tyler. Oh well. Guess I'll not have them. Maybe look at the board. Just looking around on my...
All right, we're here. Shall we?
Let's go.
Back to the car.
Sorry, I keep pausing it. Sometimes I click out, and other times I don't. So I know it gets annoying. Kind of feel like he's tasting the bit of freedom he's had in like a long time. Not really caring the fact that it's cold all that much. Just that he's home. I don't like the way this angle looks. Not gonna lie, people. That angle does not look friendly.
Wow. It's basically exactly like I remember it. Only faded.
Like a Polaroid left on a windowsill.
From the outside, it almost looks charming.
Charm's not the problem. Structural integrity may be an issue.
You think there's a chance whoever buys it will just tear it down?
If someone buys it, they can do whatever they want with it.
You wouldn't care at all?
Would you?
Sure. Everywhere I look, I see a piece of one of our adventures.
Everywhere I look, I just see her.
Ooh, that's a difference in perspective.
Allison, we could go grab a bite. Start this tomorrow?
No. The only way to get this done is to do it.
Yeah, that's the thing of different perspectives when it comes to tense situations.
After you.
Sometimes you see things differently than another person does. And that can be a good thing or a bad thing.
Hey, you remember that?
Come on, Tyler. It's freezing out here.
You're right. Sorry. Let's head inside.
Forgive me for trying to do something called explore my surroundings.
Locked.
Well, it's a good thing I remembered this.
You sure that's the right key?
Maybe someone changed the lock.
Who would change the lock on us?
I don't know. We're screwed.
You got a plan B?
Yeah, we find another way in. I never knew a locked door that could keep the crafty goblins out.
Yeah, we had a million ways in and out of this old house. At least one of them's gotta work.
If you can remember them. Also, yeah. The person who changed the locks really has bad communication. Like, that person should have let them know or something. So I think that's technically trespassing.
I could break a window.
You know civilized people don't do that, right?
Oh, so we're civilized now?
Well, maybe not. But we are trying to sell this place, and broken windows aren't exactly amenities.
No, but it kind of will make you feel better. I'm just saying.
The crafty goblins. I haven't thought about them in forever. Or should I say, us?
We almost spent more time as goblins than we did as kids.
Oh, do you remember all the other characters? The Moon Hag, the Ice King, the Old Bear?
Most of them, I think. But the details are fuzzy. Hey, do you know what happened to the book with all the stories?
No, no idea. But I'm sure it'll turn up when we clean this place out.
Oh, it will. It will. Some things that are just lost when you're moving stuff, somehow they just magically appear. I swear sometimes moving is like magical in itself because you find things you never thought to find. Are you kidding me? Why do I keep clicking out?
Remember how whenever we lost our toys in the sand, we thought the Mad Hunter had stolen them?
How many sandcastles did we build with this?
None that survived.
Hey, I think that's the same rake I cut my foot on.
Wait, your foot? Wasn't that me?
What? Oh, yeah. I think you're right.
Either remember each other's memories or it might be a twin thing. I always wonder, like, if they're twins and there's like a psychic thing, could they feel each other's pain, perhaps? Because I have, when I'm at work, there's a pair of twins. They're toddlers. Oh my gosh, they're toddlers. And I kind of wonder, does one feel the other's pain?
Aw, you're out of your element, little guy.
How do you know? Maybe he's a snowfish.
I love that. A snowfish.
We thought this sandbox would hide us from the Mad Hunter, remember?
That's right. The sand was, what, supposed to distort his piercing eye?
What kind of a detail is that?
The sandbox was one of her best ideas. Remember how she made it magically appear Christmas morning?
Yeah. Somehow she kept us in the house all day. That must have been tricky.
Seriously. I mean, Santa and baby Jesus weren't exactly her thing. She did it for us.
Yeah. It's probably the only belief she ever compromised on.
I actually had interacted in this sandbox, or snowbox in this case, in the game. Because, you know, you go through the story and you look around for a bit, and then you're just like, I'm bored, I'm going to go do the story now. Now, the second time around, you're just like, I'm just going to look through every nook and cranny because I am curious at
Marianne
everything.
always spoiled the birds.
She liked animals way more than people.
I can relate to that.
Yeah, you definitely got your mother's, in touch with nature bit. That's for sure, Tyler. A pile of wood that is not stacked properly. Nor is it clean of snow. I'm not sure how to start a fire in the fireplace, but I'm guessing it needs to be dry.
At least the shed's still standing.
Yep. I don't want to think about what might be living inside it, though.
Well, better alive than dead.
Ugh, yes. Let's deal with that later. Plenty else to do first.
Yeah, lots of things happen here. Not so great things.
Remember how mad she'd get if we didn't use the compost?
And she always knew when we were lying.
Waste not, or kiss the planet goodbye.
Mm-hmm. Another door.
Open sesame.
Let me guess. It's locked.
Yup. Know any other secret passwords?
Honeydew? Nope.
Honeydew was a password? That sounds like something Professor McGonagall might come up with for the headmaster's office. Because it was Sherbet Lemon from the books. Yes, I know my Harry Potter lore. I am a Potter fan. Deal with it.
It's no good. I can't open this one either.
It's okay. We'll find another way in.
I didn't mean to be aggressive. I just had to be.
So, any idea how we're gonna get in?
We used to play under the house when we were kids.
Yeah, we stashed all our goblin treasure down there.
There was a hatch, right? That opened up into the laundry room?
There was. I hope I can still fit. I'm a little taller than I was at 11.
Yeah, that's a bit obvious, Tyler. Wait, are they the same height? Oh, he's a little taller. That's interesting. Very interesting. Ooh!
At least we don't have any use for this right now.
Luckily. Remember the snowstorm in 2004? Marianne had us digging for hours.
I remember she made it a game at least.
That's right. We made tunnels to escape the ice troll.
I gotta hand it to her. She can make us do anything if she turned it into a goblin tail.
Yeah. I am a little slightly worried that it's kind of like forced manipulation by turning it into a little thing. But that's just me. That's just me.
Doesn't seem like the greenest source of energy.
Not like she had the money for solar panels.
Mm-hmm. I kind of love the comeback because I think they're kind of like mocking things from the past as a coping mechanism, which is fine.
Hey, it's locked, all right.
It's not like we can just say Aloha Mora on the doors. And wouldn't that be something? You're a wizard, Tyler! Oh great, my inner Potter's showing. And I love it.
What was she doing out here that night?
Hmm.
Come on, man. Stop thinking about that.
Oh, let your mind stew on it for a bit. You
She
ever
did
find
not
something?
like us using her tools.
She was probably just afraid we'd hurt ourselves.
Or she
Paranoid.
thought we'd go on a rampage and tear up her precious plants.
And we would have. So,
I think it might be paranoia for a different reason. Alright, and just,
Well, at least the tools are still here. That'll help with the repairs.
they're good quality too. Marianne wanted stuff like that to last.
at least she was practical.
Homemade cleaning products may be better for the planet, but they do not have the same shelf life.
Oh, add it to the shopping list.
If they can smell it from here, that's not a good sign.
At least the shed's still standing.
Yep. I don't want to think about what might be living inside it, though.
Well, better alive than dead.
Ugh, yes. Let's deal with that later. Plenty else to do first. You need a hand with that?
No, it should be fine.
Okay.
If we just get this board out of the way, I could probably squeeze through.
So we need something to pry it off.
It's screwed in pretty good. We need a screwdriver.
Yeah, take
I
the
think I saw one back in the shed.
Let's go check.
Take the more practical approach. I use brute force, but you can be smarter about it. Work smarter, not harder.
I can't believe these are still here.
Yeah. We should hide them so they don't frighten away potential buyers.
I don't know. I think you should just put them around the house and that would add to the decor of the place. Trust me, I think it would definitely add to the selling value. I don't know words. I'm not a real estate agent, so terminology escapes me. Yeah, for the choice for that.
Okay. Should be something in here that'll work. I guess Marianne left us something useful, huh?
Yeah. We still have to find a way to get inside, though. And please, no broken windows.
We'll see ya. What's happening? Do you feel that?
On your bond? Ooh. Ooh, this is my favorite part of this game. Yes, I played this game before, just as a disclaimer. I love this, I love this, I love this, I love this, I love this. Whew, okay, I'm ready.
And don't leave this room until everything looks as clean as a whistle. Ugh. This is the millionth time I've gotten in trouble because of you. You and your big mouth.
Hey, you were thinking the same thing. You just weren't brave enough to tell her.
What good would it do? It's not like she ever listens to us anyway.
Well, I'd rather scream it right in her stupid face than be a quiet little mouse.
We forgot the key. We need to put it back.
Maybe we could hide it somewhere. You know, for fun.
Goblins are supposed to help the princess, not play mean tricks.
Whatever, you're not fun.
I'm only trying not to make her even worse.
Too late.
Whoa. Did that just happen?
I don't know, but I saw it too.
It felt like it did when we used to share thoughts with our voice.
It did. But that was a memory of us 10 years ago, right? I vaguely remember it happening.
I think so. And, that's new, right?
Yeah. We could share thoughts and feelings, but we never replayed memories like that.
Why would it happen? And why that memory?
I don't know. It's pretty eerie.
It's weird, but our voice was always a good thing. This could be too.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. My best theory on this is why that specific one is they both need help. So their bond kicked in to where their voice triggered a memory that they saw with their own eyes. That's my best theory on that.
I'm feeling something again. Near the barn.
Yeah, me too.
This is my favorite thing. This is my favorite thing.
Hurry! Let's go see the silent frog. Coming. I'm coming. What? Stop sulking. I told you already. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Okay. Guess you don't want to see what I put in the treasure room then.
What? No, I want to see.
I guess we know where to search now.
We just have to remember which one is the silent frog. So, which one of you...
Damn, where's the key?
Seriously?
Kidding.
Oh, come on.
Okay, sorry.
That was easy.
Nice job keeping the secret.
It was
buddy.
because this middle one was holding its arm up to its mouth. The only reason you can call silent is if you're covering your mouth. Sorry about the cutoff there. My impulsivity can sometimes be the worst of me. It's not the best of me. We're gonna do one chapter today. We're gonna see where we go from there.
Huh. Who left this box here? It looks brand new.
It wasn't me. Has someone been out here recently?
Guess it's your lucky day, bird friends. Got it.
All this for a screwdriver?
You got a better idea how to get in?
Anyway. That's a good attention to detail. The
You
nails
sure you want to go in
stumble.
there?
This was our very first den, remember?
Who knows what lives down there now?
Don't be such a spoil sport, Allison. Here's your sense of adventure. Thought you was crafty goblins.
Everything okay down there?
Wait for it.
Tyler? Oh, that's not funny!
Then why am I laughing?
Okay, fine. But you're still an idiot.
All right. I'm going in for real this time.
Okay. See you at the front door in a few minutes.
I always like that. Oh, oops.
Ouch!
Are you okay? What happened?
I just hit my head like an idiot. Wait. What? Where are you?
Ty, I'm outside. But I can hear you in my head. Our voice. It's back.
Oh, shit. I, don't suppose you remember how to get to the hatch.
I think so. We'll figure it out together.
Or I could just explore. Because, that's always fun. Ooh, what's over here? Can I go back? No. No, that's a bust. Oh well. Gotta move forward. It's actually a good thing that he's under here, because then you can see the infrastructure of the house. what they need to fix.
Dragons, straight ahead.
Need to go left, I think.
You were right. Nothing here.
Of course I was.
Oh! I did not realize that was there. See, this is why I explore. Mad Hunter. Seriously? That was underneath the house? That's so creepy! I have theories about the characters, by the way. Because, storytelling and writer go together like bread and butter, so...
And left again after the goblins.
My, brain goes off like a million miles a minute.
Nope. It was on the right.
My bad.
It's over here. Oh, look. Look here. For the love of... Okay, we're going to back up a little bit. Perfect.
Wow. Can't say I ever expected to see you again. It's been a long time, buddy.
Wow. Lots of wear and tear. Alright. So I'm gonna explore, but I also have to, like, stop at some point. So I'm gonna see what I can finish, but also push through, just for the sake of time.
Past the treasure.
Straight ahead.
You know, I almost convinced myself our voice was just another childhood fantasy.
Me too. But we really are connected.
They have a psychic link. I always love the idea that the twins are... that twins have, like, a psychic link to each other. Which is great. Wait, what's up here? Curious. Okay.
The Mad Hunter. Why am I still afraid to say his name?
He was Mary Ann's creation. She made all the creepy characters.
Ooh. Hold on.
Wait, that was our treasure? It's just trash.
We could make treasure out of anything. Our imaginations were that powerful.
I think that imaginations are powerful when children deal with a sense of loneliness, or like imagination tends to be a coping mechanism, and to some children. Others it's just that strong. I think it's a mixture of both.
Mary Ann grilled us about all these missing dishes, but a goblin never gives up their treasure. Pink. It always had to be pink.
Well, Tyler, you were once a girl.
I found her old kite. I think its wings have been clipped, though.
Rest in peace, brave bird.
It's interesting how it's Brave Bird, because I think that's a... It's either... I think it's a move in Pokemon, so... That's what I always think of, because it says Thunder Spell, so... By the way, their bit about she made all the creepy characters, I think that stems from their mother's past. It has to be.
The Mad Hunter. Why am I still afraid to say his name?
He was Mary Ann's creation. She made all the creepy characters.
Yeah. Because when you write like something like horror or trauma, it stems from like a little bit of truth from your past. So writers will take a bit from their own lives and use it as storytelling, which is what I believe happens with her. It's never really said, but it's definitely implied. Like, heavily implied. I'm just being honest. Wow. I wonder if the wallpaper's handmade too. Because of the way the trees look. They look hand-drawn.
Tyler, are you in there? Tyler!
Coming.
Let your brother reminisce in the past for a little bit. Hasn't been home in 10
Are
years.
you okay?
Olive, good to hear your voice again.
Yeah, same here.
So, coming in or what?
Just working up to it.
The journey to 1,000 miles begins with the first step. That's what the saying goes.
Well, we're here.
Here we are.
So, how do we get started?
We figure out what to keep, what to trash, and see what else this house might be trying to show us.
Give me 1 minute. I need to do something. Okay. Cool. Cool. How long have we been on? Ooh, about an hour and 30. Okay. Let's see how long we can make this go. Alright. Right. Okay. I don't have a we'll be right back screen, so we're just going to pause, enjoy the music, while I be right back. So, I will return. Evan. Hello. Oh, cool. I'll be right back, so. So, see you back. I'm back. Sorry. But, just, really needed to go. Anyway. Let us continue. Alright, let's go exploring every nook and cranny of the place.
Wow. It doesn't seem real.
But it is.
Of course. No lights, no power.
Oh, for the love of...
She pinched every penny.
Ooh, this place needs some serious cleaning. Or an exorcist.
Hey, Mom. Sorry the vase got broke. We didn't know you loved it so much. We need to be careful and not act up in the window room. Next time we will try and use good judgment. Please forgive us for doing bad things. I'm sorry too. We should be more careful. I'm very sad we made you cry so much. We should play outside instead. I will tell Ollie to be wild and to tell Ollie not to be wild all the time. We aren't going to do it anymore. We are sorry.
What are you reading?
A letter we wrote her. To apologize for breaking that stupid vase, remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
Yeah, I was kind of debating in my head. Is an apology letter really gonna be helpful? I don't really think that's smart.
Old textbooks. Tessa gave them to us, right?
Yeah, she thought we were gifted.
We were. Just not like she thought. You think she knew we were sharing answers?
We shared for fun. We both knew them all anyway.
She probably... I want to think she might... I don't know. I wonder if she knew they had powers
She
or
pinched
not.
every penny.
That's at least what I would think.
I don't remember these.
It's probably one of Marianne's unfinished masterpieces.
There's 2 of them. Maybe they were us. In some weird way that only made sense to Marianne.
This is to give you a feel of who Marianne is. Who is their mom? They never say mom, which is interesting.
She took so many pictures.
Yeah. Like she had to document every second of our lives.
It made her happy. And it was kind of nice to see her smile.
I guess.
You okay?
All these happy pictures. They look so sad now. So staged.
I know.
Staged. That was interesting. I wonder why they picked that one.
Wow. I'm so embarrassed for us. Mini Da Vinci's we were not.
She saved every drawing we ever did.
There's a couple of these I might keep. She was always entering photography contests.
That's interesting. Alright. Whoa, 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 we got some bonding stuff. But I want to look through every stuff first before we do bonding stuff, because it's fun. Ah! Please don't turn the whole meme clicking out of the game into a shot game. It is not healthy.
She was trying to save the planet way before Al Gore made it cool.
Has Al Gore ever made anything cool?
Nah.
I guess she was right about one thing. But you can't really blame anyone for not listening to crazy Marianne Ronan.
I didn't realize how much I missed the smell of firewood.
I miss the cold winter nights curled up here with big mugs of hot cocoa.
Yeah. Marianne was so tired she was usually asleep on the couch.
Ah, that's why it was so nice. No Marianne.
We'd use our voice so we didn't wake her up.
And then we'd be up all night telling stories and watching the fire die. And Marianne was none the wiser.
I wonder if she would even suspect if her children had powers.
She was trying to save the planet way before Al Gore made it cool.
Oh, we would
Has
not
Al Gore
say.
ever made anything cool?
Nah.
I guess she was right about one thing. But you can't really blame anyone for not listening to crazy Marianne Ronan.
That sounds like a crazy old Maurice.
After all this time, I thought I'd feel more prepared to deal with this mess.
Guess we never had time to complete the collection.
These came out of one of the prize machines at the Vecchi's store, right?
Yeah, you'd slide the quarters inside on the little tray, and then magic, out pops a sticker.
Oh, I know what they're talking about. Have you ever seen those sticker dispensers in, like, stores? You just pop in a quarter, plot it in, like I said, and the sticker pops out. Yeah, I remember those. I remember that trend. Oh my gosh. I remember seeing, like, people's binders full of stickers at times. It was a trend.
Best mom. You think we ever really believed that, or were we just trying to make her happy?
Either way, it wasn't true.
Let's turn back there too. Are you kidding me? Why do I keep doing this?
String, glue, duct tape. The holy trinity of house repair.
Marianne loved having something to fix.
I love fixing things too. Header installs, swapping cams.
Those are car things, right?
No, those are hot rod things.
Well, keep up the car talk and you'll fit right in around here.
Don't, Fred Ellison. I didn't understand half of that either.
What was she hoping to do with all these jars?
She used to barter for our clothes with homemade jam.
She tried everything to make ends meet.
Well, not everything.
Yeah. Marianne's not exactly the best person that leaves an impression. Saying. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Game, can you work? Thank you. Game, work
We
with me
should
here.
take down the creepy masks if we don't want to scare the buyers away.
Oh, so now you don't want to scare someone with those masks.
Are these authentic Tlingit?
I doubt it.
I'm surprised Marianne would buy fakes.
20 years ago, everyone was buying fakes.
I wonder if that's actually true. So that was in the 90s. I wonder if that's an actual fact. I gotta do some research on that after stream, if I can remember. I don't really have a very good
This
memory.
bathroom still smells like Marianne.
A good scrub and we'll be rid of that too.
Hey, does anybody ever play? If anybody ever plays Detroit Become Human, does anybody just ever look at a bathtub and get haunted by that bathroom scene? By any bathroom scene that they think they're gonna see a body. I literally just got a flashback to that. Yeah, I'll never look at bathtubs in games the same way ever again.
I tried to bury this dress in the backyard, but Marianne caught me.
pretty dress.
Yeah, well, we both know pretty was never my thing.
Gotta love the edge.
What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm certainly not gonna wear it.
Donation pile it is, then.
Why donate it when you can sell it? You're still worth something to people. You can make a profit of it.
Wow.
Just saying.
I forgot all about her weird concoctions.
And how she was always testing them on us. Like we were lab rats.
Okay. Do not like the way that sounds. Do not like the way that implies. And, yeah, that just chalk that on the list of, good or bad things to do to your children. Making them lab rats? Definitely on the bad column.
Handmade soap. Still here after 10 years. Impressive.
You could say that about the entire house.
Also, is it any good? Is it collecting mold? Has anyone ever thought of that?
Not a total disaster, Ronan.
Is it me, or has, like, 10 years not, like, filled some of these places with cobwebs? And not the whole place is covered in dust. Whoever's been in this house probably stayed here for a while. Just saying. Just saying.
We were so competitive about who measured taller. Like, we actually had anything to do with it.
And after all that, it ended in a tie.
Yeah, none of that crazy stretching I did made any difference.
Yeah, it makes no difference. That's all genetics. And especially with twins, you're definitely the same height. Why do I keep doing this? Tessa? Interesting. $70, $55, $75, $35, something 3. That does not look right. Oh, it's 163. Jeez. That's probably G,
I'm
but
sure it's still there. I should check our bedroom upstairs. Alright, let's see. Broken shelf, broken jar, and the washing machine. Broken. The dryer never worked to begin with.
Marianne thought dryers were straight up evil. Energy hogs.
I hated hanging drippy laundry. I refused to change for a few weeks once, so I wouldn't have to do it.
Fair. Fair.
Marianne's room.
Let's not go in there until we absolutely have to.
Agreed.
Definitely have to. Alright. Okay, I looked at every nook and cranny here. I think. But there is one tiny little thing that I looked into. Oh, whoops. What's this?
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom!
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
But you promised!
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short. Really short.
What? Look, I'm tired, and I'm busy. Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
Marianne said no to everything. Made me so pissed.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me, too.
True, but it felt personal with me.
know what happened in the story. What happened there? It basically implies some form of toxicity. She was definitely a toxic parent. And I'm saying that in pure honesty because a parent isn't supposed to ignore the needs of a child. Especially if it's something as simple as cutting hair and just allowing them to play hockey. Whatever happened, she should have at least let her children have a bit of fun. Just so they didn't have to deal with the mess all the time. Not to mention, imagine what it would have been like if Tyler was on the hockey team. Maybe things would have been a little bit better. She would have had some peace to herself for a bit. I'm just saying that
I'm sure it's still there. I should check our bedroom upstairs.
That I also don't agree with what Marianne did. If any of you have, like, problems with this, you do have my permission to, take care of yourself. If you have to step away, then step away. If you need to breathe, then breathe. Okay? I do understand that people are people. I swear. You know what? I think it's... Let me see if I can figure this out. Apply. Ah, perfect. Oh my goodness. Ugh, how does this look on stream? Okay. Sorry. The way it looks, it makes it bigger, so I kept scrolling down. It literally was just... It just made things really bad. Ooh, collectibles. Oh my gosh. What's this? Mad Hunter. That's weird. Why didn't it play so loud? It was so faint. Hold on. Oh, that's video. I'm looking for audio. Voices. So let's try this again. Just to see. It chases prey until the end of the earth. Needs to escape his piercing eye. Okay. I guess the game might be broken in this part. Good thing I got the subtitles on. The subtitles are for those that really need it. And plus, it never hurts to have, like, audio problems and have the subtitles right there in case you can't hear anything.
Yo, what are you doing down there?
What do you think I'm doing? Trying to figure out if anything in Marianne's mess is worth keeping.
Any progress?
Not really. What about you? What are you doing up there?
You know, just plotting world domination.
Ah, it's a big responsibility. Not sure if you can hack it, Ronan.
Oh, ye of little faith.
I guess it is about time to check our bedroom. I'll be up in a second.
It's funny. Google just, like, decided to make itself known. I'm guessing Google's offended by that. Sorry, Google, but, it was a joke.
Where'd you come from?
Tale of Two Swords. Interesting. Ooh, this is gonna get interesting.
No, this feels like home.
Okay. I know what's gonna happen, so I don't want to touch anything.
Tyler, do you copy? If we don't move fast, this whole thing is going to melt. Do you copy?
Shh, copy, Allison. Gonna get this thing moving soon. Don't want the Mad Hunter to catch us. Over.
The Mad Hunter. Ugh, he still gives me the creeps. I wish I could forget about him.
So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thought sports were too aggressive, too competitive, and too groupthinky.
How did you convince me to let you put this up?
It was my favorite movie. Back then.
Hey, the postcard we sent ourselves from Juneau.
Forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our own pen pals.
Yeah, I would have to agree with Allison on this one. So let me give you.
Wow. Look how small these beds are.
We were so little.
Yeah.
Hello, Allison and Ollie. We are writing from the past. What is it like in the future? Anyway, Juno is super cool. We took the tramway all the way up. Ollie was scared. Liar! We got some books, but Mommy went to the restaurant at night and forgot them.
We never
was cool.
appreciated this view as kids.
There were a lot of whales in the ferry. No, there wasn't any. There wasn't. No, there wasn't. They were in the water, stupid. Oh. Anyway, here's a postcard to remind you how awesome we are, especially me. And Allison and Ollie wrote it. Canary Road, Delos Crossing. Ooh. Interesting. That is very sad. Very, very sad. Hey, there's the other one.
Whenever we asked for a TV, she'd just bring home a big stack of books.
I think she did us a favor with that one.
Touche.
You may not agree when we start digging into the HBO back catalog.
We'll see. Ugh. Some of our old toys give me the creeps. You know, if there's one thing you gotta give Marianne, it's that she let us explore our artistic side.
You should have seen Eddie's face when I tried to repaint his car.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be an ass about it.
Oi. Ugh. Okay, this is gonna get intense pretty
Look what I
quickly.
found.
What?
Only our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
Oh.
Seriously? It was in that chest the whole time?
Alright.
All these stories.
I had ideas for so many more.
Marianne wrote a lot of them.
Yeah. It's one of the only times I remember her being at peace.
I think Allison should really be a writer because look at this. The whole Once Upon a Time thing might be a little repetitive, but that's fine. The frog earns the right to speak. I'm only gonna read one story and go from there. Well, voluntarily. We have to read another one. I will read another one. But that's only if the game forces us, or me, to. You're just enjoying this. Well, entertained by me being silly and tongue-tied and whatever. I'm just going to read that. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a big frog in a small pond. She was a beautiful creature who spent most of her time eating, swimming, and sleeping. From the morning to the evening, she did everything the smaller frogs did, except she did it bigger. She ate more, she jumped further, she was smarter, and she made everything more noise. She made much more noise. Everyone in the forest could hear her loud croaking, and everyone was happy that they could. You see, it was easy to get lost in the forest, but thanks to the frog's loud noises, you could just easily find your way back to her pond. Maybe it would not be. Maybe it would not have been the same if the big frog had kept singing during the night. But she was much too lazy an animal to stay active after dark. One day, an unknown visitor came into the forest the first time. She was a young woman dressed in a beautiful gown. She was walking fast through the woods, as if she was running away. She never looked back. Many eyes spied on the princess pass by. Many eyes spied the princess pass by, but no one dared to help her, for the mad hunter was on her tail. "This is not our business," he said. But they said, "And we had better look away." For the mad hunter was an unyielding man who loved nothing but hunting down prey for money and glory. Nothing could escape his piercing eye for long. So the princess walked alone, without help, till she was hopelessly lost in the big forest. Exhausted, she pressed on with no idea where she was heading. As the hunter drew ever closer, dogged in his pursuit, she continued this way until she heard a heavy croaking far off to her left, so clear and loud that the princess immediately made for the source of the noise. A few minutes later, she reached the big frog. It was a small pond, and the frog looked at her with a gentle smile. "Help me, please," said the princess. "I need a place to rest and to hide." "Ribbit," answered the frog, and the princess frowned. "Please stop making noise. The mad hunter is after me." "Ribbit," said the frog again, so loud that the princess had to cover her ears. The creature began to jump every which way. "What are you doing?" asked the princess. "Stop all that noise, or he will find us." But the frog kept croaking and jumping around her, left and right and up and down. "Ribbit, ribbit," until the princess understood the meaning of all this fuss. Cautiously, the woman climbed on the back of the big animal, and then with a leap, the frog set off away from the pond. The frog jumped so high and so far that even the hunter could not find where the princess had gone. With a few jumps, the princess was out of his piercing eye. A few jumps more, and she had vanished for good. The princess closed her eyes and let the clever mount carry her wherever the creature pleased. Less than an hour later, the big frog had reached the other side of the ancient forest, near the shores of the very deep lake. There she landed without a noise in front of the big wooden house that had been abandoned. "Thank you," said the princess, covering the animal's snout with kisses. I only wish I could speak. I only wish you could speak, so I would have understood what you were trying to do sooner. As she pronounced those words, something incredible happened. The big frog was suddenly able to speak. Her first words startled the princess. The Mad Hunter's is always at my heels. The Mad Hunter's always at my heels. Now you're safe, and I have done my revenge. Actually, I think I should do it. The Mad Hunter's always at my heels. Now you're safe, and I've had my revenge. You can stay here in this house that has been abandoned for a long time, and no one will look for you here. And then, without looking back, the frog jumped back into the pond. And this is how the big frog saved the princess, and how she had earned the right to speak. This is how it looks. It's cool.
Where is it?
You looking for something in particular?
My diary.
You never told me about it.
Yeah. With the way Marianne was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret. Marianne. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
Mom? Mom! Mom, where is it? What did you do with it?
What now?
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
It's interesting. Sad, but interesting. I hate to see it. I really do.
I don't know how I never saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me, to keep me from transitioning.
Technically speaking, she said to keep him safe. She never said anything about keeping from transitioning. Safe can mean anything, but she didn't seem to imply like she was going to hurt him from transitioning. It's a detail I missed the first time. Because you don't notice things when you're emotional, because details just go out the door. Now that I see things a little clearly, it was clear she wasn't really saying specifically any of that. That's just what I see.
Tyler, there is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
Maybe that's what she meant.
I want my diary back.
But
Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
That diary was important to me, Allison. Writing down my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
Well, then let's go find it.
By the way, if you don't notice,
You think her room is still locked?
It always was. I'm not looking forward to going in there.
I know.
See?
But we'll have to eventually, and I need it back.
She literally is trying to avoid. She's literally avoiding things from her past. And that's kind of something you need to keep in mind. Is how people behave around places that don't really make people comfortable.
Ice King finally caught the hag. His furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. What? No way. Quiet, let me finish. You will no longer be allowed to leave. Not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right?
I guess that's okay. But I would have changed the end.
What? No way!
The Ice King. I totally forgot about him.
That's because it was dangerous to mention his name. He was too powerful.
To their imaginations, yes. Right. Oh, right. We're gonna read another story because it relates to this door. Don't believe me? Check out this cutscene.
Hold up.
What?
Remember this?
Unfortunately.
You must solve my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Nothing a good hard shove won't take care of.
I mean, yes, we could brute force it, but it might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Okay, well, if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to. You have the Book of Goblins?
Yep.
Hand it over.
What are you looking for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book. One that Marianne wrote.
You have a way better memory than me.
Well, the Book of Goblins was my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget it.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party. Give it a read. I think the symbols may represent something in the story.
First ghost memories, now storybook puzzles. What a weird day.
What a weird childhood.
Touché.
Literally thinking the exact same thing. Right, Book of Goblins. Alright. Let's make things easier. The bear and... oh. No, that is the wrong one. That is the wrong story. Let's go all the way back here. Princess's Party. Bingo! Right. Once upon... the Princess's Party. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the princess was melancholy. Because it was the 1-year anniversary of when she had run away from home. Sensing her sadness, the forest friends showed up at her door. They were headed by the pelican, pious and attentive, but organized by the moose, stalwart and farsighted. The old bear was there, with his claws so sharp, as well as the big frog, prattling away. Even the haughty muskrat, who mostly came out at night. And had come. Mostly came out at night had come. The bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would harry her path. Don't ask me. And the animals led her to a fairy glen, where a fabulous party had been prepared. There was a buffet of seafood the pelican had served from her never-emptying beak. The air was filled with twinkling fairy lights the moose had arranged after clouds filled the sky. The gargantuous frog mixed up fizzling drinks. Only the muskrat had done nothing in particular, mooching off of everyone else's hard work. Is that not surprising? The princess had a very good time at her party. Such a good time that she forgot to say thank you to any of her friends. Noticing this, the fairies devised a bit of mischief. When the princess went to open her gift, she found 3 identical boxes at the edge of the glen. Puzzled, she turned back and gasped. The entire party had vanished. Because you not have taken your friends for granted. Because you have taken your friends for... Sorry. Because you have taken your friends for granted, called the naughty fairies. We have hidden them from you. But we like games. Guess who has given you each of these presents, and you will get your friends back. The princess opened the first box. Inside was a torch. When it was lit, revealed the truth. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure that I don't get lost in the woods when it gets dark, and that I always see right from wrong. Which one of my friends would give me a gift like that? I already know which one. That's the moose, I think. She opened the second box. Inside there was a magic sword which leapt right out of the bearer's hands to defend them. Said the princess. Someone wants me to make sure that I am protected if I'm ever under threat. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? I think it's the bear. She opened the third box. Inside there was a bag of coins that always provided money if it was for something the bearer truly needed. Said the princess. Someone wants me to make sure I have money to buy food when I am hungry and clothes when I'm cold. Which one of my friends would give me a gift like that? The princess thought about her friends and then smiled certainly. Fairies, she said. I may have been thoughtless, but I appreciate all that my friends had given to me, and all they have done for me. She gave her answers, and the vexed fairies were forced to restore the party in a flash of colorful light. One by one, she gave the animals a hug and thanked them for the presents, the party, and all they had done to help since she moved into the forest. And that's how the princess celebrated her first anniversary in the woods. Forgive me, that is my cat. She loves to be chatty. Loves to be chatty. A light that never goes out. Or a light that reveals the truth. A sword of protection. Money that never goes out. I know, right? Ow! Hey! Sheesh. Speaking of... my cat always needs attention. Alright. These are all in order, obviously. The first one is the fire. Is the torch. The bear is protective, but it reveals truth. That's not the pelican. That's the moose. I have a theory about each and every character. That they're represented by somebody in the town. Or somebody from the past. The second one is the sword. Sword that reveals protection. The bear is very protective of the princess. You'll find out later on. I'll read the rest of the stories, probably next chapter. Because they're going to be important later. And the last one is money. That's obviously one particular character. The pelican. Because the pelican is giving, bear is protective, and the moose sees truth.
And boom, we're in.
Truth. Like to chat with me, you can. Just saying. Don't be shy.
After so many years, I expected this to feel more, you know, like a win.
Speak for yourself. I'm the one who solved the riddle.
Why do I feel like you're not gonna let me forget that? Where do you think we should start looking?
I don't know. Where in this mess would she stash someone else's personal thoughts? Straight in the trash?
No. I bet we could sell it on the internet.
True.
Agreed.
Maybe we could sell it to the guy who collects John Wayne Gacy's clown paintings.
When I first went through that door puzzle, it took me a while, but then I realized the story never really said what was actually happening. So basically, I forgot to put the whole thing between them, but they're implying, like, the question was never really answered, like, how did I figure it out? How did she figure it out? Who was who?
So she was standing here, spying through the window, drawing us while we played.
She always had her eye on us.
My entire body just shivered.
Yeah.
I tried to read this one. I could never figure out the order of the chapters, though.
Didn't the author go insane or something? No wonder Marianne liked it.
I would have been surprised if she made sense of it all. Or maybe to her, she can make sense of it. Right.
She and Tessa were best friends. Until suddenly they weren't. Wonder what happened.
Either Tessa got sick of Marianne's moods, or Marianne got sick of Tessa's judgment.
I think it was the latter. I know, it's not like... You probably could figure it out, but it's not like told straight out in front of you unless you were really paying attention. At least I missed it first time. Like, I was still confused about their friendship. This game makes me think about what was going on in the timeline, and it really just stirs in my brain. It really makes you think. It really does. Right.
All this place needs is a quick clean, and it'll be ready to go. If only.
Sewing lessons were the absolute worst.
She made all our clothes. I'm sure she needed the help. And I, for one, am happy I can fix a torn seam.
Agreed. You never know when skills like that are going to be useful in life. What's this?
She always had to have a picture of us close by.
Why this picture, though? I mean, do you see the expression on our faces?
Yeah. Why did I miss this before?
This explains a lot.
They're mostly full. She was too stubborn to take medication.
They never said what, though.
Oh. This explains a lot.
They're mostly full. She was too stubborn to take medication.
Does she have... The only thing that makes sense to my brain and the way that she behaves is probably those are depression pills. Pills to help with depression. Yes. Take you. I always make it a goal to always look around second time. First playthrough, I just get addicted to the story. Alright. Let's just do this. Okay.
I just can't get through. Whatever's going on, they won't let me in. They used to tell me everything, but they shut me out, Tessa. They've shut me out. I've had so much on my plate lately, and they're convinced I'm the enemy, and I don't know why.
I could give you a few reasons.
I need them. I need my goblins.
I remember now. We heard her crying. We listened through the door.
Seeing her like this, as if she's still here,
It really sucks.
she was really coming apart those last few months, wasn't she?
Notice how she said goblins instead of children. That's a very carefully choice of words. Because if she was a caring person, which she might still be, in some way and form, that also means, in some twisted way, she may have forgot that what she considers goblins were her children. And that, like I said, there are some things going on that we're looking from a different perspective, but essentially what I believe is happening is that Marianne probably didn't see her children as her children at some point, and so as the goblins. She may not have been trying to manipulate. Not intentionally, anyway. That's just my theory. But yeah, those carefully chosen words can make or break you.
It's here. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Do you think she read it?
Of course. She was nosy as hell.
Doesn't make sense of the memory we just saw. Oh no.
Tyler,
What?
look.
What? Where did you find that?
It was on her desk with her papers.
Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me?
Look, we gotta be really careful not to overthink this.
But
Do it.
it doesn't make any sense. She was mad, right? She was mad I cut my hair. She attacked me because I cut my hair.
She was mad and she attacked you. We both saw it.
Then what is this shit?
I don't know. I don't know. Tyler, come here.
She may have been attacking for a different reason and took it out on his
You can't do
children.
this to me. Not now.
Just saying.
When I've
Still
finally
doesn't work
made
better.
sense of a few things.
Well, that was your first mistake. Thinking the world made any kind of sense.
Okay.
10 years in the grave, and she's still finding new ways to piss us off.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just go with that. Sorry for the foul language, but that is just
I
how
think
this
I
game
need some
goes.
air.
If you guys can hear me, let me know. Should be able to.
Are you really, really sure? I am. Do it. Okay. Here we go. Whoa. Is it all gone? Yeah.
You would have been able to feel
It looks amazing. Really? Yeah. I can't wait to show Mom. She's been so sad lately.
More than sad.
She's been scary. Yeah, but not tonight, though. It was almost like a party. Thank you, Allison.
You don't have to thank me. You're my sister.
I feel more like your brother.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other. But I'm pretty sure I just gave you a really bad haircut.
Mom? Mom?
Oh no. This is probably what happened.
God. Okay, keep it down. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just
Mom?
Oh no. No, no, no. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Wait! Stop!
Yeah. Gonna see more of the cutscene? Oh, nope, we're not. Yeah. Yeah. Bad night for everybody.
Glad we found your diary.
Me too.
I guess she was trying to figure out where you were at.
Yeah, well, she should have asked. I wasn't some goddamn research project. I was her child.
That's true. Guys have a right to feel that way. But people have a hard time
About the book.
Raising your transgender child? Do you even know how rare these books were in 2005?
That's a fact. Mostly from memory. Because I remember talks about this happening somewhere after 2012. So around the time I was in college. That was like a brand new concept that people were trying to get used to. And back then, if you were gay, even if you came out as gay in the media, were not looked upon very well back then. So those books were a very rare constant. So, yeah, Tyler is actually correct on this one. I would bet it was very rare to find books about this. Probably not legal, too. Not sure about that. This is why transgender people and anyone in the LGBTQA plus have rights now. Yay! In the US, anyway.
Was she trying to figure out how to support me?
Maybe.
But she wasn't trying. She never...
It doesn't make sense. I know. You cutting your hair was what set her off, right?
Allison, she read my diary. She already knew. It wasn't my hair. And if we were wrong about that... Fuck.
You think she read it. It's possible she never even opened the diary, and that things are exactly like we always thought they were.
But if she did, and they aren't...
God, Tyler. Sure. I mean, we could have been wrong. But what good does it do to ask the question now?
You mean other than not having to live with the thought that my mom tried to kill me for being me?
Tyler, I know you want there to be something to find. Something that'll make it all make sense. But she was unhinged.
So that's it then. She was crazy. Nothing else to say.
I think we'd be better off if we tried to move on.
Why don't we talk to a few people who knew her? See if that book makes any sense to them.
People don't want to talk about Marianne. They pretend like that night never happened.
Okay.
What about Tessa? She was Marianne's closest friend. Let's ask her about it.
Sure. But I'll warn you, she's particularly touchy about this subject.
Well, maybe she'll talk to me. I was always her favorite.
Operative word was. But we need to go by the store anyway, to get a few things for the repairs.
Great. 2 seagulls, 1 stale hunk of bread.
I'm not sure I like that analogy.
Listen, I know you don't want to keep talking about this.
But you're obviously not going to be satisfied until we do. So let's talk.
So, I was thinking...
Hmm?
Do we need to be in such a rush to sell this place?
We've been over this, and we both agreed it's time for a clean break.
I know, trust me. I'm not talking about staying for long. Just long enough to get some answers.
And you think this house has those answers?
Maybe not, but it's a place to start.
Well, it would be a shame if there was something to find and we tossed it out. How about we start digging without putting off the sale? And if it seems like we need more time, we'll talk about it then.
Okay. You've been on edge all day. Is there something more going on with you?
It's nothing.
Pretty sure it's not nothing. And I'd like us to be on the same page.
I thought we were on the same page. Sell this place as quick as possible and move on.
Look, I've already explained why this is so important to me. Why are you still dragging your feet?
It's just with the way you avoided this place for the last 3 years, I thought you wouldn't want to spend any extra time here.
Oh. So that's what this is about.
Maybe a little. Yeah. It's just... You graduated 3 years ago. And this is the first time we've seen each other in person.
It's not that I didn't want to see you. I just wasn't ready to be Tyler in Delos Crossing.
I tried to visit you. I tried to go to your fireweed graduation. I wanted to bake you a crappy boxed cake and take awkwardly posed photos.
I know.
But you shut me out. All I got was non-responses and half-assed evasions.
Look, I didn't want to see anyone. I just started testosterone. And, oh god, I had the worst acne. My emotions were all over the place, and the smells... Allison, the smells... Men smell bad.
I know. I've dated a few.
I needed some time to figure my shit out before I asked anyone else to try. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
So, we have a plan?
Yep. We ask around about Marianne, but we also stick to our repair schedule.
If that's really what you need. Alright, deal. Ollie's Diary. It's been a long time since I heard that name.
Was I the only one who ever called you that?
Actually, no. I used it at Fireweed for a while, until I settled on Tyler. Most people were pretty chill about the switch. Not everyone, though.
What do you mean?
I had a mentee who refused to call me Tyler. He didn't want my help. He didn't want anyone's help.
I'm sorry. I like the name Tyler, by the way.
Thanks.
I do too. It's me and my cousins. A second of a minute. Just need to do something real quick. There you go. Sorry. Didn't want to send anybody else's Google off. Okay. Let's see. How long have we been on it right now? 2 hours and 36 minutes. Sheesh. A little bit over my time. This is a way to see the types. Mom and Allison argued again. He's not the only one. Mom is screaming now. Screaming out. Someone's jealous we didn't tell her that we were planning for the forest. I think she should tell her about her voice. I think she knows already. Mom seemed really upset when I asked her to join the hockey team. Like it's wrong for me to play a boy's sport. I'm going to keep asking. I will try again next week. She said no again. I'm so mad at her. Why does she always say no? Why doesn't she ever let me do what I want to do? Alice and I started writing a story. Well, Allison did. She didn't like it when I tried to change anything. Why can't one of the goblins be a boy goblin? Showing how very controlling she is. I saw Star Wars yesterday at Bobby's place. Luke was so great. Mom found out we watched it and got mad. She said it gloried war. Zoom, zoom. Saturday, February 5th, 2005. Would Mom be happier if I could do what she wanted me to do? When she looked at me, she just doesn't see me. I wish I could show her. I wish I could make her understand. I think she doesn't want to. Allison told me that it was my fault Mom got angry at us. She's such a stuck-up. Mom barely said anything to us in a few days. Allie said she saw her throwing away pages in the Book of Goblins. Do this, do that. I'm sick of her voice, and I'm sick of that dumb name too. I'm Ollie the Goblin.
I think I'd like to end up somewhere like this, just not here.
Somewhere with more trees than people?
Exactly.
Just go into it with a little more of a plan than Marianne did.
Already working on it. With my degree, it'll be easy to get a job as a ranger.
After you spend a little time in Juneau?
Still a maybe on that one. Not a bad view, right?
I forgot how beautiful it is.
Remember that time we tried to cross the lake after it froze over?
Oh yeah, how can I forget? Marianne lectured us for an hour.
Well, she wasn't wrong, at least. It was really dangerous. If we'd fallen in, no more goblins.
We grew up on this lake. We know how to spot thin ice.
Nice ring. Gift from your boyfriend?
Come on, I told you I'm not with anyone right now. Don't rub it in.
Why does it look familiar?
It was a gift from Eddie. He had them both made at the same time.
Both? Oh, wait.
Yeah. This ring is supposed to be linked to the one he gave you, in a spiritual way.
Do you believe in all that?
You mean, do I believe we could be linked in some other metaphysical way? You know, other than the one that already lets us share thoughts and memories.
Fair enough.
She's got a point there, to be honest.
All right. I think that's enough time enjoying the view.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
Yeah, I know. I was the one all eager to go, and then I started waxing poetic about the landscape.
go ahead. I'll catch up. Need to respond to a message.
Uh-huh. My sister, the social butterfly.
What?
Seems we got a trespasser.
What the fuck?
You got 5 seconds to talk me into defending my property.
Your property?
5, 4.
I'm Tyler.
Don't know any Tylers. 3, 2.
Sam!
Ellie? What are you doing out here, girl?
This is our house.
Was I talking to you?
Sam, put the gun down. This is Tyler. My brother.
Your brother? Oh, shit. Huh. I guess I heard about all that, but I never... Damn, you look like a real man.
So do you, Sam.
You know what I mean.
Slap.
I just didn't know they could make a woman look so much like a man.
Oh, look. It's already starting.
Not a woman who looks like a man, Sam. A man. A real man, just like you.
Oh, shit. Guess I'm the asshole again. You gotta excuse us old guys.
I really don't.
Come on. You kids keep changing the rules. You can't expect us to keep up.
Just respect the people are who they say they are. It's not hard.
No, it ain't hard, but it just takes some getting used to.
We'll get used to it, because we aren't going anywhere.
That look of just dropping.
So, what are you doing here exactly?
Oh, well, I've been kind of keeping an eye on this place for you, you know? It's like
Called
patching
it.
the roof, checking pipes, and all that stuff.
Thank you,
Probably
Sam.
doing some
Oh,
housekeeping
yeah,
while
that's,
you were at it.
That's no big deal. I just... You know, your mama, she was a special lady. She deserved much better than, you know, what you got.
Didn't you used to help Mary Ann with repairs and building projects?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, seeing as your mama never had a man around, I just took it on myself to help her keep this place standing.
How antiquated of you.
Thanks.
There's the word for you.
I guess you two are still aiming to sell the place?
That's the plan. Which, by the way, we need your keys.
Since apparently you went and changed the locks?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But, selling your mother's house? Are you sure? Bad or good? It's all you've got left of her.
That one. The other one's not great.
Not all. I'm sure the gun she tried to kill us with is still somewhere in there.
Tyler!
What?
What Tyler means is, a fresh start is what we both need.
Of course. This place has got to be full of all kinds of bad memories. But maybe some good ones, too?
Allie, can you hear me?
Ty, we can't do this when we're in the middle of talking to someone.
But this is pointless. He's hammered.
He's always hammered. And who knows? Maybe it'll make him chatty. Now come on. People think our family is weird enough.
Everything okay with you two?
Yes.
No.
Oh, all right.
did you know her?
Not as well as I thought. When I heard what happened that night, well, I figured people were bullshitting me.
It really surprised you, didn't it?
Much as anything ever has. Other folks say they saw it coming. Not me.
Character very much.
Did you help with her door?
Her door?
The puzzle on her bedroom door.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you two kept sneaking in, giving her no privacy, huh? You ever solve it?
Yep. Better late than never, I guess.
Never solved it myself. I mean, not that I wanted to. Guess you know all your mama's secrets now, huh?
Well, she may have one or two left.
We should get going.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
He's too wasted to be of any more help.
I'll tell him to get a move on then. Well, we've got a supply run to make, and Uncle Eddie's expecting a visit. So.
Right. Yeah, of course. Get going, you two.
Sam? We all gotta get going.
Oh. Of course. Of course, yeah, I got lots to do myself. Lots of to-dos on old Sam's list. And you don't want to keep Brown waiting, you know?
Thanks for looking out for this place.
Happy to do it. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. Anything at all. You hear?
Sam?
Huh?
Sam?
Huh?
The keys?
Oh, yeah. Of course. Of course. Yeah, they're yours.
Sam. Come on, get with the program here.
This place.
I know
It
you're
meant a lot to your mother.
inebriated,
It almost felt
I think.
like it was a part of
Or
her.
at least hammered.
It's like some part of her is alive here still.
No
Hopefully the
idea.
house doesn't turn out to be a murderous psycho that tries to kill us in our sleep, huh?
Yeah. Well, take care of yourself. Both of you.
Wouldn't be surprised there are a few ghosts lying around that place.
Hey, so we really do have a lot to do.
Okay, go on. I'll be right behind you.
Okay, we're gonna look around the place one more time. Then wait till we get to the next place, and then call it. It's a little bit over the past, a little over 2 hours. And I'm already feeling the energy going down, so I'm gonna find the next save point, and we can go. Or at least, I'm gonna end it. It's not nearly the end, but I think this is a good point to just pause. I'll probably have a bit more energy. Something more to talk about, I guess. What? That gas station has so much detail.
Ready to Veni Vidi Vecchi?
I'm ready to talk to Tessa.
Just try to keep in mind that your memory of her is 10 years out of date.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be if she reached out to me while I was in Fireweed, which she didn't. So I'm guessing this is Michael?
Hmm? Wait a second. Oh, cool. I'm just gonna... Okay. We're gonna try something. And if this backfires on me, we'll just catch up next time. Okay? So let's pray and hope this works. Return to main menu. Are you sure you want to go back to the main menu? You will lose unsaved progression. Yes. I always make it up. Maybe I'll be a bit more enchanting. When I tend to play games, sometimes my brain just shuts off. So let's pray that it works. Let's pray that it works. Yep, it worked. Just gotta make sure I see. Yep, it worked. We're good. Yes. Okay. Right. Just gonna exit. And then we're going to transition. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm a little bit tired. I don't have streamer stamina, unfortunately. Not yet. Not yet. But, thank you for watching. Next time we will get to more of Chapter 1. And maybe a little bit of Chapter 2 if I feel up to it. Kind of forget that these chapters can be long, so I might break them into more bits. So we might have 6 parts instead if I don't feel up to it. And if it's on a Sunday. If it's on a Saturday, I can probably push just a little bit. But, yeah, I'm not gonna push myself too hard, and I want to be able to have some food, because it's a bit late for me. Anyway, I'll try to stream next weekend, hopefully. I'll try to stream on Labor Day, if anything, because I know next week is September. Next weekend will be September, really. So, we'll see. But, it might be just starting. Might be, more tell me why. Well, who knows. Either way, this is me signing off. Bye. Bye-bye.